Changing an inner tube. If you have a puncture, you will either need to replace the inner tube or repair with a puncture repair kit. In this video, we will show you how to replace the inner tube. This is an advanced kit and will require a certain amount of strength to achieve the task. If in doubt, approach your chair dealer or manufacturer. Unscrew the small retaining nut off the valve if there is one. Tools required are 2 plastic tyre levers and 2 or 3 cable ties. Always take the tyre off on the opposite side of the push rim and remove the axle pin. Use the tyre levers and insert under the edge of the tyre. This task takes strength and patience. You must lever the bead over the rim of the wheel. Popular Schwalbe or Primo tyres have a tight bead. It may take you a couple of attempts to take the bead over the edge of the wheel rim. As you can see, we're sliding the bead over the rim. You can use a small amount of lubricant, such as washing up liquid, to help you remove the tyre, by wiping this around the rim of the wheel. Run the tyre lever all the way round until the tyre is off one side of the wheel, using plastic tyre levers so we don't cause damage to the wheel or damage the new inner tube. Pull out the inner tube from the tyre. Push the valve through the rim of the wheel, completely removing the inner tube. Then push the tyre bead over the edge of the wheel, completely removing the tyre from the wheel. Check the rim tape and wheel rim for damage that may have caused the puncture. Check the tyre for thorns, glass or shards. Be careful not to cut your fingers. Start to replace the tyre the same way it came off, as some tyres are directional. Pushing the bead of the tyre back over the rim of the wheel. Take the new inner tube, inserting the valve first. Push down the tyre to enable you to get access to the hole in the wheel. It does help if there is a little bit of air in the inner tube. Feed the inner tube into the tyre. Roll the tyre back over the edge of the wheel, as much as you can, using hands only. This will result in less chance of damaging the new tube. With this tyre, it helps to use cable tie wraps to secure one side of the tyre onto the rim of the wheel. Take one tyre lever and slowly work the tyre onto the rim of the wheel, forcing the bead over the rim. In the last few inches, be careful not to pinch the inner tube when levering the tyre over the wheel rim. Once the bead is on, cut the cable tie off. Check the tyre is seated all the way around with no inner tube protruding, as this will cause a puncture when re-inflating the tyre. Use an electric or stirrup pump to re-inflate. On the side of the tyre, the manufacturer will give guidance on tyre pressures. The two types of valve are Schrader and Presta. This pump has both. Once the tyre is at the correct pressure, check the tyre is seated correctly all the way round and replace the valve caps.